Hey, what's going on? We're back doing some more Monster Train. Today we're going to be trying out the Umbra Champion. With, I think we picked random again. We get Umbra Stygian Void Binding Starter. Void Binding Starter is very good if we do get the Superfood. We do not, we do get Superfood. I am mistaken there. So do we take Rules of Containment or Precious Plating? We have Plink. So we would actually like to kill off, or would we? I think we're going to be going for buffing. But Rules of Containment isn't really enough on its own against the later waves, at least, but it can be enough with the certain artifact. So how many artifacts are we planning on getting? So we go Magic, Umbra, Hellvent. Potentially any of these. None of them have an artifact though. Probably Magic here. Potentially Steel, so we potentially get one. Then we get Hellvent again. And then we either get Hellvent or Vortex. So we only get one possibly, and it's not even guaranteed. So I think we just take the bonus health. So we can give them extra attack value. I don't really mind. So I'm just going to do this fight like this then. So Primordium up here. Flash freeze, foregone power. Super ultra because it takes quite a bit of time. Otherwise, so we take. Do we use the void binding right away? Or do we ignore the void binding for this fight? We have no way of generating mana. We will be Ember Drain for 6 if we do this. But we will have 1 if we do it like this. I think we're going to do this. Not play anything out. Then use this Plink here. And then use this. Then we Plink again. Good. Block this hit. Do that. Do a Plink. This. I believe we don't care about the mana, so I'm just gonna do that. We drew into it again. Doesn't really matter. We won this fight. So we can take Prismal Dust. Sorry, I keep saying Primal Dust for that. Space Prism, Cannibalize. I think we take Prismal Dust. It is higher value here. Offering Token doesn't do much. We can take a Crypt Builder. That would be potentially free damage. We could take a Titan Sentry. Would have preferred gold off the first fight, but getting a sentry is acceptable. So I'm going to take a collector here. Or we could just buff up the sentry actually. This would be a weird one. I don't think... Actually, Revenge doesn't trigger when the unit has damage shield. So I have to think about this. I probably don't want this Umbra unit. The Collector's the better of the two options here, but none of them are really that good. So here I'm going to -1 the Void Binding and +10 the Plink. I think we're going to roll into another -1 on this Plink, just so we can play it off when we have Void Binding. Do I mind these spikes? Not really. They're not a huge threat. Okay. So we put you down here, put you up here, put you here, and then we do this, and then we completely whiff, because of course we do. 6, 12, whatever. That, of course we hit those. Why wouldn't we? So what do we want to get rid of? Probably you. Put you out. It's a good pickup. Then you and you. I guess. Doesn't matter a whole lot. Get a bunch of lifesteal for you. Play you out, because why not? You're dead already, okay. Did quite well there. Perils of Production is mana generation. Is it good mana generation? Not really. But for this champion, it actually doesn't matter. So here I'll take nothing. Keep my deck in the low card count area. Take up another Void Binding. Hellhorn, Awoken, or Melting Remnant. Melting Remnant could be endless. Awoken could be quick. Or spikes plus health. Awoken, probably. Adaptive Mutation. Spreading Spores is actually something that does work really well with this champion, so I will go for that. Hopefully soon we get extra stacks of buffet after this fight. So here we Plink. What are you? Push attack unit to the back. Do this, into this, and this. Some of this. Okay. Get to Void Binding here, I guess. Do that. Double Foregone Power you. Get to Void Binding again. And then I didn't get rid of what I wanted to. which is unfortunate. So where would have that gotten me here? Oof. Extra 6 wouldn't have been enough, so... yeah. This doesn't do a whole lot. Unfortunate. So we get hit for 6 again. That doesn't matter a whole lot. We got it. But it doesn't really matter. Once again. Okay, so these are not good pickups for me. That's really all I could say. Once again, not really good pickups. Maybe the morsel maker is fine. Huh. I'll take a morsel maker. And then I'll take... draw. Yeah. And I don't think... I really want to go for this Umbra banner. It has to be worth it. Yeah, we get an upgrade. Okay. The Shadow Siege would have been amusing. But, yeah. So, this having Endless isn't a big deal for us. Everything else there was also not that good. So we get Buffet 5, which is what we wanted. Get rid of this Collector. And I either start removing Plinks, Train Stewards, or Flash Freezes, or Foregone Powers. I always find myself removing Plinks at some point. But I believe right now we remove the Train Stewards. Arc of Invasion is a bit of an issue. But not really. I'll take it. Extra gold is always nice. It is questionably nicer than picking up some other things. Okay, what do we do here? Let's do 4, 6, 8. So we do this to this. Frostbite you. That's fine. We missed the Plink. So I believe we ignore that. Go for this instead. None of this really matters here. Get this, into this, into this, into whatever else. This probably. Unfortunately, I will still have 0 mana. Yep. Unfortunately, didn't get to discard. Do get them all, though. Which is nice. So do I want to pack morsels here? It doesn't get better, so let's just do that. Maybe playing that Spreading Spores was a mistake, but we do get 6 spikes out of it. This should be enough. Could have just done this, gotten more damage shield, but should be fine. We'll do this. Okay. Looks like we're doing fine for this fight at least. This guy is Slay. I won't have enough mana to play that. Hopefully I'll discard it though. No, I don't. That's a bit annoying. But it wasn't big damage, so it was fine. Ember Cache. Possible pickup. Engine upgrade doesn't work. There's an issue with Ember Cache. Demands me to redraw into it. But I don't have incant units, so no, I'm gonna ignore that. I would like to preserve. Here we go to magic. We don't hit. We will get another 0 plink. Should have done Spreading Spores there. We did get what we wanted now. I would like to consume this plink. Caverns hopefully has the Deep 5 event. Does not. I like Locket. Locket is interesting, but it doesn't work with what we're trying to do, I believe. So let's just not do that. But this... The other options don't really work either. The hammer lets us always build top floor, but how much is that needed? I think I'll just take it for consistency, then go for a draw. Might regret that though, but it's fine. So we do get the Merchant of Steel, which is nice. So what does Spell Shield 2 do to us? Not much, but I would prefer not taking damage on this fight. Problem is, it's like all the frontline units are going to have a spell shield. But then again, I have a Titan Sentry. What was I worrying about? I don't know sometimes. Play you out, play you out. Get this. Get that. I guess. And then this. I don't want more morsels. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. Flash freeze you. Permafrost this perils. Do that. Now we do this. Into this. Into this. Into, I guess, that. I think I just want to start building rage. Unfortunate. Whatever. Take what I get. It might actually matter for this boss too. So we're fine. It's a sweep boss, not the hits 5 times boss. Do this into this, whatever. And we're in a really good position now. Grovel is another good pickup. Is it? Not really, actually. I will skip that. So you have options here. We have seeds, frenzied swarm, or urgent spikes. I think none of them matter. Maybe frenzied swarm is good. I can make that cost 0. I'll take a frenzied swarm. It just helps us preserve damage shield even though we probably don't need to. I'll take wing steel. A bit reluctantly there. You don't get anything useful out of the shop. I'll take a medium shard. So you have 2 dupes coming up, and we should be good on those. This guy is going to be a problem if he rolls incant. He does not, though. Pretty bad whiff there, but it's fine. I will do that. Bit unfortunate. Rally. It's pretty lucky. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Moving on. This. It's a bit of a problem, actually. I think we leave things as is. I kind of messed up there, took 3 hits. Fortunately, we got Rally there again. He's doing quite fine. Incant. Of course it's incant. Luckily we don't care about the cards in our hand, so we just leave them there and do nothing. We're doing really fine now. Not much can stop us here. Of course. Well, this boss is gonna lose anyways to my damage shields. It's like lifesteal, but kind of better. At least when you can stack it up this easily. Furnace tap is basically mandatory. Oh my. How do I build around that? I think I just ignore it for the most part. I just want 1 furnace tap, I guess. Go for more draw again. Hell vent our damage shields. But furnace tap with this champion is exceptional, because the multi-strike transfers over and it's quite strong. By quite, I mean it's extremely strong. Let's see here. So non-boss enemy units get 8 attack for 400 coins. Ooh. If they hit my pyre, I'm just dead. I'm fine. I don't need that gold. I got a bunch of it from the earlier stuff earlier anyways. So here I ignore the void binding because first of all, like, there's no point in void binding right away. Go for that. Split these up. Do this buffet. Okay. Buffet, what did I call it? I don't know, man. You get a freeze to void binding though, which is really nice. You go up here 10 times out of 10. So do we hold over this void binding, or do we start building already? Potential damage from furnace tap is quite high, and we got there. We would have gotten there anyways. Okay, pretty big mistake by me then, I guess. Looks like we're doing quite well. Yeah. So you notice how the multi-strike transferred over? I don't know if that's something they'll keep in the final build, but I mean, there's so many champions with like insta-win conditions already that I really don't know how I feel about this one, having an insta-win condition like that. Plus, it was something that I didn't even need for this fight. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not that broken. Besides it being very broken. I don't know, it's just a really dumb way of putting it, but it was just me thinking like, this is already like insane on itself, and this is an uncommon pickup, and it doesn't have consume. But there are obviously ways to loop consume cards, so I don't know. So how did we get? How far did we get? We got quite a bit of damage shield. Still going. 78 should be more than enough. There's no way. Yeah. Just hit you. 'Cause why not? Okay. Nothing good here. Nothing good here. Okay. If we get double gorge, that will be nice, but really not necessary. Icicle fracture is quite good. Okay, we're doing really well. That's a bit better, considering my cards. I will remove a Plink, because the Train Steward will eventually find its way out of my deck once I play him, so that will be fine, and this boss will be pretty easy from the looks of it. I believe I do this, because we get that, yeah. Okay, I guess we go for this. No mana, unfortunately. We leave everything in hand. Got lucky and unlucky at the same time. I think I'll do this. Get you out of my hand, and then consume you. And then nothing else matters here. He goes top, of course. So How do we deal with this? So what happens? Okay, I see what we can do. We can do this, 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 this. Think this. Get rid of you guys. Do this and this. Quite painful though. Okay, we have a bit of an issue now. How are we gonna play this furnace tap? I believe you're going to have to play this furnace tap at some point. No, we don't. Which is nice. Don't have to play it. Because we have spikes now. I would really like to play the furnace tap though, but it looks like we're not going to get there. Stamina shield is more than enough though. This boss is most likely just going to be dead. That's a gain 3. So I'll just preserve it. Unfortunately, we didn't get to chain a furnace tap, but really it doesn't matter a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, to be honest. We didn't get furnace tap at all. Scammed. Oh well. We did get pretty close to 1,000 attack. And that was a pretty easy win. So that was the new Umbra champion, going along the Superfood path with tier 1 Superfood and then a bunch of buffet boosters. I can't remember the name of the buffet booster. Look at that, we have a new damage shield record, I guess. And that's it for this episode. As always, the link to the game is in the description, and that's all.